Hey everybody, what's up? Doing a collection update. Just got a really thick, big package from Ron Haggerty selling some more of his collection. So, of course, I helped myself. And just came a few minutes ago, which is wonderful because I'm actually off today. So I can enjoy the contents the day it actually arrived. So, going to start with Triumph and Agony by Warlock. Be my first from them. And then next we have some TT Quick, Medal of Honor. The vocalist for this band is the current vocalist for Accept, if you don't already know that. And this looks, is this a promo? No, I don't think it is. It doesn't look like, I thought it might have been, but maybe not. Then we've got some Seventh Storm with Maledictus. To be completely honest, I don't remember what these guys sound like. I just remember that I streamed this album and really liked it, but I can't remember what exactly it is that they play. I want to say it's something in the doom metal realm, not completely sure. But for the price that I got all these together, it's worth throwing in one that I'm not completely familiar with, but that I am still familiar with. Then we've got Port Royal from Running Wild, some German power metal there. This is when they would, one of their, after they started getting into their pirate themed stuff. This one we got some Queensryche Rage for Order. Have it on CD, now have it on vinyl. More Queensryche, The Warning. Their first full length, I think, was The Warning. And the self-titled debut EP, which should make my wife happy because this has The Lady Wore Black on it. She's a big Queensryche, especially Jeff Tate fan. Some Omen, Warning of Danger. So now I have the first three and the Nightmares EP. We've got some Obsession with Methods of Madness. If I recall, I believe they're more of they're like a traditional U.S. metal band. We've got some Lizzie Borden with Visual Lies. Got quite a few from Lizzie in here. We've got the Terror Rising EP. The Menace to Society full length. And we've got the Love You to Pieces full length. And their debut EP, Give 'Em the Axe. And we've got my favorite Halloween, Walls of Jericho. Let's see what's next under here. We've got Control Denial, The Fragile Art of Existence. This is the band that Chuck from Death formed. It was kind of basically the direction that the last Death album was supposed to go, even vocally, but they wanted a Death album, not a Chuck album, so he had to put the Death vocals on that last Death album. We got some Cinderella with Heartbreak Station, my favorite Cinderella album. More Cinderella with Long Cold Winter. Also have this one on CD. Have Heartbreak Station on CD as well. We got some Chastain with Within the Heat. And the CGSS, which is Chastain, basically World Gone Mad. And some more of that with Praise the Loud. And then just Chastain with the Voice of the Cult, which I think this was my my introduction to them. And the 7th of Never as well. Then we got the Blind Illusion, the Sane Asylum. So if you're not familiar with Blind Illusion, this band is the band that Larry Lalonde of Primus and Les Claypool of Primus were in prior to Primus, and then also Larry would end up being in Possessed before he would join Les in Primus. I think they did like 1 or 2 albums, Blind Illusion. Then we got some Paul Di'Anno's Battle Zone with Children of Madness. Stuff he did post Maiden. And we got some Banshee with Mind Slave. I think this was the first Banshee album I ever heard. Is this? I wonder if this is the No Life Till Metal reissue. It is, yeah, because I heard about these guys through Scott Waters, and they, like I said, they reissued this one. Now, I want to say they reissued like 1 or 2 more of the Banshee stuff. Good classic 80s metal. Then we've got from them Take 'Em By Storm. And the next goodie, we got some Live Armored Saints, Saints Will Conquer. And this has 6 live tracks. So basically a live EP. You got Raising Fear, Nervous Man, Book of Blood, Can You Deliver, Madhouse, and No Reason to Live. Then I got one of their full lengths that I'm missing of the early days. Delirious Nomad. And also inserted in here is a Stevie Ray Vaughan CD that I had asked for. In Step. So I just got to find a case for that. Put that off to the side. And I still got about 3 more, I think. We got some Riot with Thundersteel. Personally, my favorite Riot album. More Riot with Born in America. And yet again, I think even more Riot. Yep. Narita, which was their second full-length album. Have it on CD. Really glad to have it on vinyl now. So that empties this entire huge box. I think around 29. I think if his math was correct, 29 records. I think it sucks that he's having to sell some of this stuff. He has no regrets, obviously. I mean, and that's fine. That's cool. I just couldn't imagine ever getting to the point where that would be part of what I would have to do at some point. So I'm hoping I never end up get to that situation. Whether it's a money thing, whether it's just trying to trim down, whether it's there's a lot of different reasons people downsize their collections or sell off their collections and stuff like that. I'm just hoping I never get to the point where that's something I end up having to do. One of the main things is because I'm hoping the way I'm kind of grooming my son into the physical product of music. I'm hoping that, you know, once my wife and I are dead and gone, definitely has to be both of us, because I'm not going to just give it to him while my wife's still alive, because she likes to listen to a lot of this stuff too. But I'm hoping to, you know, leave that to him and his inheritance. So, because he appreciates the physical stuff. He has a few CDs of his own, stuff that he's picked out, stuff I picked out for him. He is of this current generation, so, you know, but he's got a good head on his shoulders when it comes to the music he listens to and the way he likes to listen to it. So hopefully I'm passing all that down to him once I am no longer on this earth. But anyway, it's great that I am off and I get to enjoy at least some of these, because I'm not going to listen to all of this in one night. I could, but I think the wife and the neighbors and everybody else would kill me. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and God bless.